This extraordinary creature is half blind, half deaf, and this is just about as fast as it can move.
Behind its harmless appearance, this pint-sized animal packs some vicious weaponry. It is undeniably a very odd-looking beast.
F1 22 players are unique and very unpredictable, but after years of intensive research, I've discovered that there are 7 types of players in a multiplayer race, with every player being at least one of these. The first type is the Sweat. He could have become an F1 driver if it wasn't for all the paid drivers in the Junior Series. He sold half his organs to get a proper racing simulator, but guess what? It was all worth it because he's managed to stick his car on pole by almost a whole second. And after getting a great start in the race, you would have to think that this is his race to win. However, that brings us onto the second type of player. Maybe his brakes failed, maybe he fell asleep on his way to turn 1, or maybe his sat-nav was telling him to go straight on. But one way or another, this driver is arriving at turn 1 like a prime Liuzzi, and unfortunately, there will be someone in his way. After a long and busy day, this player has decided to jump on F1 22 for a few casual races, and he's minding his own business going into the first corner when he gets absolutely wiped out from behind, which somehow causes him to receive a penalty for a severe collision. It's all good though, as he's just here for some racing, until it happens again, and then he makes a miraculous recovery, only for him to lose connection before he can finish the race. We've all been there before, where we're about to go for an overtake, or what is surely another dirty driver. You're literally bracing for impact as you begin to make a move, and then you're absolutely shocked to discover that he has in fact left the space, so you can spend the next few laps having an epic battle that just makes you love F1 22 all over again. Unfortunately though, this was all a dream, and the driver you're trying to overtake clearly mistook the clean drivers only lobby tag for a tag that said no rules whatsoever. If you try and overtake this driver, you will end up in a wall, and if you do anything they don't like, best believe they will cut every corner to catch up to you and end your race. And speaking of cutting corners, there is always one driver that cannot stop getting time penalties. He watched Esteban Ocon in Bahrain and decided that was the way to go about F1 races, so spends the first few laps just racking up penalties, some deserved, some maybe undeserved, until eventually he is disqualified. With all the chaos going on, there's one driver that's done an absolutely amazing job to avoid crashes and make his way towards the front of the field. He may get himself into a podium position, or maybe even the lead of the race, until the final few laps where a skill issue kicks in and he completely bottles the race and loses all the progress he's made. It is also highly likely that this player's a Tottenham Hotspur fan, which is the main influence on his driving style. But yeah, that is every type of driver in F1 22 multiplayer, and when combined, you get a race that looks something like this.
And these guys, I mean, they're having fun now, but my goodness, they've also got a dark side.
Let me know in the comments which type of player you are, but for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.